Enterprises. Soul Calibur.
How's it going, everybody? Ragiroth Enterprises here. So I have a video talking more about Soul Calibur 6 rumors and predictions and leaks and all that stuff. So first I wanted to thank everybody for, all the views, even subscribes, and all the, the comments and discussions in the last video I had about the, the recent leaks and, predicting on how the rest of the roster is going to go. We had a lot of good discussions, a lot of comments. I'm pretty sure definitely some people subscribed after that video. So it was definitely really cool. It's my most viewed video. So this week we got a little bit more news. We got Cervantes' official trailer, which is really cool. And we also got this other trailer, showing off kind of all the modes and all that, which was kind of neat. There was something that stood out in a part of the trailer with all the modes. It's during the character selection part. It's during the character creation part, where they're kind of showing, all the styles you can pick for your created characters. And it's kind of something that I think kind of worries me and kind of makes me think that Raphael will probably be the last character, or maybe Inferno, I should say. Now, do you remember that leak that I talked about last week? I think it's from one of the guys, or the guy that predicted Oswell from way back when. And, mentioned Cervantes and Raphael, and then also kind of said Lizardman and Huang, but was kind of unsure with them. If you compare the list of characters that he recently updated saying this is the final roster, with the order they're in, and then the order that the characters are in on the created styles select screen, you'll notice it's literally exactly the same. And I know, there's those blurred out pictures. It's obviously Cervantes and Raphael. You could just tell by the colors. One is more pale with a dark hat, and then the other one is more blonde, and also it matches up with the order too. And I did notice that Inferno would be here. I'm guessing he just wasn't. He's just not unlocked yet. Or maybe you just can't select a style for it. I mean, I know you could for the mimic characters in 5. Maybe they just didn't do it this time. Or maybe he disappears when you unlock him. I'm not really sure. And it seems like it's going, and he mentions Tira, and I know we don't see the whole thing. I'm assuming Tira would appear if you, obviously, if you put the season pass and got her. And I know it'd be, I was thinking it's kind of weird. Why wouldn't she be at the bottom? Because she's a DLC character. But I guess because she's basically a day one character. And also they might be kind of putting them in order of the games they appeared in. Because it's all these Soul Calibur 1 characters, and Inferno and Cervantes are there because they were in Soul Calibur 1. And then, Raphael and Talon, the two Soul Calibur 2 characters, and then Tira and then Zoslim of Soul Calibur 3, and then Grow and Oswell because they're new, and then Geralt because he's also new and the guest character. Now, I know, obviously, we don't see the whole thing, so it's there could be more, and that's true, but it's with how big the scroll bar is, it does make it just look like there's one more row. Yeah, I guess one or two more rows. Oh, man. I do hope Oswell is on there. Or, again, I guess they also probably don't have Tira unlocked. They might not have her unlocked as well. Maybe they don't have Oswell unlocked. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But, yeah, I'm thinking maybe this guy just kind of saw this kind of list on the creative style menu when everybody was unlocked. And kind of found out that was the base roster. And obviously didn't see Lizardman, Aeon, or Huang on there, so that's probably what made him decide, that they're not actually in the roster. And, I know there is the theories I talked about in the video, why is there more spots on the character select screen? It's I think either A, those spots could be for something really dumb and minor, for shared created characters, or maybe bonus characters, or maybe it is just for DLC characters. Rare they do it, but it's not impossible. And this does kind of suck. As I said, I think the roster's still pretty good as is, but it would really kind of suck if this was the case and that, Raphael and Inferno are it, even though I do like both of them. Inferno's okay, and then I really like Raphael. And it is weird that Raphael would be the only, I'm assuming, Tokyo Game Show announcement. Maybe then they'd show Inferno in early October or something like that. He is a kind of a weird Tokyo Game Show announcement. I don't know. There might be other stuff they want to talk about. I'd like to say maybe this at least means Huang is the first or one of the first DLC characters at the very least. I mean, they could also have bonus characters with like him and Lizard Man. I think that would kind of suck though, because they're kind of just clones. Or they would be kind of just clones, and I'd kind of rather them just be their own unique characters. So I don't really know how I would feel about that. And I know it definitely sucks. I know like a lot of you guys comment on my videos asking like, oh man, where's Huang at? You know, do you think Huang will be in the game? And it's like, I'm always like, man, I really hope so. I really hope I can tell you guys yes. And like, obviously I could be wrong. I am hoping I'm wrong about this, you know, but I think it's not looking good for him or Lizard Man or Aeon in the base roster. I mean, I know Lizard Man is kind of in the game, but you know what I mean? You know, it's really a shame. I don't know why they hate him so much. He really is becoming like the Rain or Fujin of the game, or the Jun Kazama. It sucks. It really, it's a shame. You know, that's just kind of what I'm thinking when I'm kind of preparing myself for. You know, you guys can, you know, feel free, you know, I mean, if you think there's more characters, let me know in the comments below. And, you know, maybe you're right. Like I said, I hope you're right. And I mean, they could be unlockable characters. Like obviously like Inferno is on here. Maybe they are unlockable. I don't know. They're just kind of weird choices for unlockable characters. I mean, in this day and age, I said, like, I know they were actually unlockable back in the day, but like in how games are today, compared with some of the other character selections, they just kind of seem like weird choices. I just feel like usually the unlockable characters now are just kind of like the boss characters, like Oswell or Inferno. I mean, I guess the one good news is this might actually confirm, if this guy was based off the screen, this kind of does maybe confirm that Oswell's style is for Creative Soul, which actually does make me feel somewhat better. I am not looking forward, though, trying to make Huang with Zhangguo's style. That kind of would suck. I guess I'd rather it be Zhanghua than her daughter from 5, though. It should also be noted that this order of the character creation style select does not really match how the actual regular character select goes, as like Mitsurugi's at like the top here, and in reality he's like kind of near the bottom. He's right next to Geralt too. So I think that's about it for this video. I'm sorry it's kind of bad news. It sucks. But again, you know, I hope I'm wrong, and this is just what I think, how things are going to go down. But let me know in the comments below what you think. You know, feel free to vent if this is the case. Feel free to prove me wrong. I would be fine with that. I'm totally fine with you trying to prove me wrong in this case. I hope there's something maybe I'm missing. Like the video if you like it. Dislike it if you dislike it. It's free country. Please don't dislike it though, just because it's bad news though. I mean, I know it sucks, but it's not my fault. You know, I'm just telling you what I think is happening. Don't forget to check out my friend Mark Kuhn in the description below. Subscribe if you haven't. If you like some of my other videos, I'd really appreciate it. It would help motivate me to keep making more videos, and it'll let you know when I make more videos. I guess if we can, let's try to get this video to like, how about 100? I said 75 last time. Let's do 100 this time. And I think that's about it. So, as I always say, another time, another place. Keep being awesome.